Hello ladies, gentlemen, makeup lovers. Welcome to my channel. It is your girl, Keita, coming to you girls and guys and makeup lovers with another video today. I hope you guys like this little look I put together for tonight. If you guys are interested in the products that I use, just let me know in the comments below, and I definitely will leave them in the description bar below for you guys. Or we could do this look on camera. Y'all let me know if y'all like. Try to do like a little smoky halo eye. And one thing, I am still working on eyeshadow. It's just like a learning process. But I would say everything came out good. I like the way everything came out. No complaints from me. But anyway, moving right along into this video. Tonight's video, I wanted to do something a little different. Well, not different. It's still in beauty, but I just wanted to explain some of the brushes I use and their purpose. What do I use them for? So jumping right into the video, or some of the makeup tools that I use and what the purpose is for it. So the first thing I want to talk about, well, we're going to start with face brushes. I have these. Well, I have a lot of face brushes, but I just picked a selected few. This, of course, is to, get all over the face, to dust out any powders or any extra that's on your face. You can use these big face brushes. Let me get another one, just a couple of them here. They dust off, your face powder, anything that doesn't belong. If anything is out of place, it'll dust it into place. And this, what these are for, they are big puffy face brushes, I call them. But like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just letting y'all, sharing with y'all what I know. I'm not a professional. I've never been to makeup school. I've been doing makeup on myself, and I did quite a few people, I would say for like 4 years. So I'm not a professional, but like I said, I'm just sharing with you guys what I like to do with the brushes, or how I use the brushes. So like I said, I'm not a professional. Don't come for me in the comments. This is just how I like to use the brushes. And if you have some tips on how to use the brushes, please leave it in the comments, and I thank you for putting me on to using it correctly. These are some of the eyeshadow brushes I use. This is more like, I guess they call these crease brushes. Is it on here? No, most of the time they call these crease brushes because they are to get like in between that, deep in the crease. They have some more defined brushes. This one is a medium blending brush. I actually got this from Crayon Case. This gets more defined into your eyelids. If you want to do something on the edge, or you want to take it from the edge and blend out, this is a good brush. I use it all the time. And these are some other brushes. This is more so like an eyeliner brush. I got this from Morphe, out of a BoxyCharm. But these are good for just, or sometimes I use them for getting under the eye, just blending out any eyeshadow under my eyes, on the bottom lash line. I really don't, I'm gonna get close to the camera, have any lower lashes whatsoever. So if I wanted to do a look with lower lashes, I would definitely have to buy. I have absolutely none. I'd be so jealous of people that have long eyelashes. Well, not jealous, but why couldn't God have blessed me with those beautiful lashes under and top? I love it. This is more like another crease brush, just more defined. You see how small the tip of the brush is. This helps you get really in those selected crease places if you want. If you only have, if you wanted to use this selectively for like the top up here, you could use it for up here. Brushes can be used in any way. I've seen people use them as, normally I don't do that, but I've seen people use it as like a highlighting brush too. So these are some of the, I got a lot of makeup brushes. I just didn't want to bring them all out. And got a couple of others, just too much to bring out, but these are good flat brushes. They are for cutting creases, I would say. I got a couple of good ones from Michaels. Yes, the craft store be having those good, and theirs actually be a little better. Like, you see how flat that brush is? That really helps you get the crease. This one I use just for, like, tapping on eyeshadows. But for the most part, when I'm really trying to get a defined cut crease, I use this brush right here. I got it from Michaels. I want to say it probably was like $2, $3. I actually have a couple of them. They are, like I said, when you want to do a defined cut crease and you pat that shadow on, that concealer, you trying to get everything perfect. This is what I use that brush for. The flatter, I guess they might call them crease brushes, or I'm not sure. Like I said, once again, I'm not a professional or a makeup artist. I'm just telling y'all what I know and what I use brushes for on my time. Moving right along, I use this. I use this just to buff out my contour. I don't know if it's called the kabuki brush or what it's called, but I use it to, contour around my face. It does a good job with contouring. Mainly, that's what I use it for, buffering out my contour. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And to go over top of the contour, when I just buffed it out with the cream or the liquid, I buff it out with the cream. Look, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. Let me slow down. With this brush, I use this for cream or liquid contours, just to buff it out real good. Then when I'm done, I always go over my contour with a powder. So I use a brush like this. I actually got this from Morphe. I want to say a couple years ago. It came, I keep saying, with another, like, this is their holiday collection brushes. But, oh my goodness. I've been using this for a couple of years because I've had it for so long. It's a couple of brushes that came with it. But like to buff out, add a little bit of powder to the liquid contour I just said I do with the buffer brush. The kabuki or the buffing out brush that I use. I like to take this, use a little bit of a powder contour and just go over it and sweep my cheeks under the chin, of course. I don't really do my nose. I do my nose with a different brush, but under the cheeks and of course around the forehead, the temples, the cheekbones, the side of the cheeks. The side of the forehead. I like to use that. Moving along, let's get into some of the foundation brushes. Now, my favorite. This is something like a paintbrush I got from Michaels. It's literally a paintbrush. I know some people paint their. I've tried it. I've used it before. It works, but it's not my favorite way to apply foundation. But this is another way you can apply your foundation or any type of liquids. You can use a brush. Some people use it for concealer, like, blending out their concealer or placing their concealer under their eyes, and then they go over it with a sponge. Yeah, most of the time you go over it with a sponge. And some people use their fingers. Moving right along. That's one way to put on foundation. This is my very, very all-time favorite Expert. It's the Expert face brush from Real Techniques. I told you. These are my top favorite brushes, Real Techniques brushes. If you haven't tried them, you should go try it. Go ahead and get it, because I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. These brushes are amazing. But I like to, actually with this look that I did today, I use this brush. Like, I don't know, I just like it. It flawlessly blends me out. It gets my foundation nice, smooth. And then I just, it's just a favorite for me. Ever since I've got it, I've been in love. And I paid, believe it or not, $2 for this brush at Walmart. I wish they had a couple of them, because I would have bought all of them. Like, you can't beat this. This is really like $10, $12 at Ulta Beauty. So shout out to Walmart I'm glad I did get that brush. So shout out to Walmart for having some of the products for a cheaper price, but it's exactly the same thing. This is another way you can put on your foundation. I don't technically use this way. I have before just to try it, but it's not one of my best ways to put on makeup. I mean, to apply foundation. I know I see a lot of people using these brushes. More power to them, because I used to use them, but like I said, it doesn't give me that flawless blend to me like this brush. So that is one of my favorite brushes. I do use this if all of my brushes are dirty. That's very rare because I have so many, not to say it like that, because I've been collecting brushes for years. It's nothing like, I'm not rich. I'm not trying to say I'm rich. We all know I'm not rich. You could clearly see. But I've been collecting my brushes as long as I've been interested in makeup. So that's why I have a lot. And I'm going to keep growing my brushes, because that is when I told y'all, eyeshadow brushes, those are the top. I love eyeshadows and brushes. They are, I don't know, I just like to collect them. And another thing I like to collect is candles. I don't know, I love candles and eyeshadows, makeup, period. But I really like candles. This I consider, it came from a BoxyCharm. It's called I guess the brand is Alamar. They have this, they say this is a bronzer brush, but truthfully, I use it to, this is another brush that's good for applying foundation. I use it to really, and it smoothly, effortlessly blends out my foundation so well. But it's supposed to be like a bronzer brush to, get in there, but I use it for a foundation brush. Here is, now this is what I was expecting to be a bronzer brush, because this is usually how they come. The bronzer brushes are for you to just sweep up along your temple area, your cheekbones, your under area too. Just sweep with the bronzer if you want, above the forehead, just to make your forehead look small. If you have a big forehead like me, you could like I said, buff out your sides, your cheekbones, your under neck area. It's good for that. Believe it or not, I've had this brush for, I want to say, as long as I've been doing makeup. That's why I said it's not always about quality. I mean, it's not always about the coins that you spend. It's about quality. And these brushes, I'm telling you, they probably cost no more than $5. Like, and I've had, literally, you see, like, they're not going anywhere. I've washed them a million times. Like, so it's all about quality with brushes. It's not even about the coins. Or these are setting brushes. I like to take them and go under the eyes, set all under my eyes with a wet concealer. You can set under your eyes. It blends just like I said with this brush right here. Y'all know my favorite Real Techniques expert, what is it called? The Expert Face brush. They go hand in hand. Like, I blend out my foundation with this. Then I take this and use my concealer, and I get all under my eye area real good. Get that blended out. This is good for that. These, exactly, I guess these are what the brushes are for. This is called their setting brush with Real Techniques. And it's named what it said. It's supposed to set the under eye. Like I said, you can go in. I got this brush from Walmart. It's a new brand. I guess it's called Muda. It's a bunch of different color ones. I showed another one on my channel. It's a bunch of different color brushes. They're super cute. They're from Walmart. I like them. This was actually supposed to be on a brush. I see it says highlight and glow. But honestly, I use this as it looks just like this to me. So I use it as a setting eye under, I set my powders under my eyes, or just blend out my contour with it. But I guess I could highlight my cheeks a little bit with it, but I just see it as a setting brush. But this is a highlighting and glowing brush, so you could use this to highlight your areas that you need it highlighted. Next thing I want to talk about, this is another one too. I use this, it's not a setting brush. I just use this to wipe powder in specific areas on my face. Like, because sometimes the big brushes like these, they can't get defined into small areas. So I like to use this to sweep under my eyes, in here, my upper lip area, just basically my T-zone. I wipe that real good when I'm done baking or setting my face. You know, you like to get in those areas and make sure everything is flawlessly blended. That is important. I mean, I want to look flawlessly blended. I don't know about everybody else. And this is not coming at anybody. Makeup is, there's no rules to makeup. We can do whatever we want to do with our makeup. So don't let no one tell you, oh girl, you look a mess or whatever. It's their opinion. If they want, like, for instance, if someone doesn't like what I have going on my face, it's not going to make me stop doing what I do. It's just, you know, you can kill them with kindness. Oh, okay. Or, you know, just kill them with kindness. But there's no rules to makeup or anything like that. This right here is another foundation brush. I didn't get to show. I don't know why I didn't. But this, you can set your face. I got this with BoxyCharm. This is good with, really blending out foundation in me. I like to use it to blend out my foundation. That's all I really use this for. I got it in a BoxyCharm. They are good with, you know, applying foundation and flawlessly blending it out. This is another brush set. That's good. It came with a couple of them. I think I have a smaller one too. Yep. So they came in a BoxyCharm, and they both do. Sometimes I use this one and just might blend out under my eye, my concealer. This I use for a facial brush. Sometimes I use this as a concealer brush. It's all on your preference though. And excuse some of my brushes that you can see, some of them that I held up to the camera, like this what I use today to do this look. So it might look a little, I don't know if it looks dirty, but it looks a little worn down. This one is clean actually. But you know what I mean. Excuse, like the Kabuki brush. I just use this to do my face today. So some of the brushes, if you see them not looking clean on camera, it's because I've used them to do my face either today or yesterday, and I haven't gotten a chance to clean them or disinfect them yet. So moving along, this is another, I don't know why brushes keep escaping me. This is another brush I just like to, you know, sweep the powder from under my eyes. Like I said, my T-zone area. It's just a little smaller than the all over face brushes because I feel like they are defined for you to get defined areas on your face. The T-zone area, I like to use these brushes for. A lot of brushes. Highlighting. I like to use normally a fan brush for my cheeks. I even use it sometimes for my lip area, my nose, just the tip of my nose, the top of here, the bottom of there. But precisely, most of the time, I like to go in with something precise. Like, you know, you could just do things your way. I like to highlight with this under my brow bone or the point of my nose, the center of my nose. Sometimes I'll take it and do it around my mouth in specific areas. This is a highlighting brush, and this is coming from Luxie. I'm sure I got this from an Ipsy when I did used to receive Ipsy. Like I said, the highlighters, fan brushes, they're good. This is a blush brush. Well, they call it a oh, this is a Muda brush too. I've had this for a long time now. And I'm glad I picked up some of their brushes because I've had this for like a year. I want to say. Yeah, and this is one of my favorite little blush brushes or highlighting brushes. And I'm glad I did pick this up. Yeah, this is a powder brush. So the whole little collection that I have, I'm glad I did pick it up because the brushes are pretty good. And if you have the chance, go to Walmart, check them out. They're not expensive at all. I think I paid under $20 for the whole. It's like a 5-piece brush set. Let me show you guys. I'm going to try to get all of the brushes together. These 3, then it comes with this one for, I'm sure it's one more. Yeah, so it's like a 5-piece brush set. It's so cute. It came from Muda's. Like I said, this is their Precise Contour brush. I like this too. I'm glad I did pull these out. Because, what did I use this for? Oh yeah, buffering out. This is another little buffering brush like this one. another little buffering brush I use to, but it's kind of small, so I don't use it as much as I use this one. This is my holy grail. Like, I don't even see myself, I'm not gonna say I can't see myself contouring without it, but like, even when it's dirty, like, I have to use this brush. Like, it gets me right. My contour, for me, I like the way it contours my face. But these brushes are really good. If you get the chance, guys, go check them out. They're really cheap. Not really cheap, but, you know, affordable. I think you guys should check them out. I love the brushes. This was another Muda brush. Like I said, it's a highlighting brush. I've had this as long as I had my BoxyCharm, I think. So it's been like a year. And they don't shed. Muda has good brushes. They don't shed. Here's another brush. I tend to use this as another blush brush to go all the way up my cheeks. Or, very rarely so I'll highlight with it. If, it has to be a situation like most of my brushes are dirty. Or, I'm just in the mood, I guess. But, yeah, this is a cute little brush. And I got this one from, I think another BoxyCharm or Ipsy too. The last thing I want to talk about, last but not least, is the best thing. The best thing to blend out with is, of course, your beauty blender. This is a Real Technique. This is Real Techniques beauty blender. It's a holy grail. I use it under my eyes, all over my face. It's just, it changes the game when you blend your makeup. When you blend it out precisely, you want to make sure you get all under your under eye, especially under here. Like, you want to make sure your concealer and everything is just very well blended. You want to make sure you're not going out looking half done. So, Real Technique sponges are amazing. I have a bunch of sponges, but they're not all from Real Techniques. But beauty blenders, beauty sponges, for the most part, they are good for blending and getting things done that you need to get done on your face with blending. It makes your makeup look flawlessly, effortlessly, if I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. And that is pretty much it for the brushes that I wanted to show you guys the most that I use. Not the most, but just wanted to show you guys some ways that, or some brushes, if you guys were lost in how to use them. Just trying to show you guys. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but just trying to give some insight on what I use, or, you know, the brushes that, what I use my brushes for. So hopefully it helps you guys with, you know, using brushes, or any questions you might have about the brushes. I hope I gave you guys some insight. So once again, my name is Shakita. Most people call me Kita or Key. I prefer to be called Kita or Key. Subscribe to my channel, comment, subscribe. Let me know any videos that you guys want to see. What else did I want to say? Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. 2_ Beauty by Kita. I thank you, ladies, gentlemen, makeup lovers, for sticking in there, watching this video with me. You're so much appreciated. You guys don't know how much I appreciate and love all of you guys. Like I said, thank you so much. I hope you guys come back for another video or one of my next videos. Please do not be a stranger. Come back, like, subscribe, even hit the notification bell. It'll tell you every time we post videos or I post a video. We got some good things coming, period. So I just want you girls and guys and makeup lovers to be a part of it. If you have anything you want me to do, comment in the box below. I'll do whatever makeup looks or anything you guys want to see. Check out the previous video I did. I think that was with me doing an affordable drugstore look. If you want me to leave the products to this makeup look, comment, and I will leave it down in the description bar below. I love you ladies so much. Thank you for supporting me and just being there, watching this video. If you watch it to the end, I thank you. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Come back until next time. This is your girl, Beauty by Keita. I'll see you guys next time.